What if your gut feelings weren't just random thoughts? What if they were whispers from another reality? And in the next few minutes, you'll discover how to tell the difference. Plus, I'll reveal 4 simple tests you can do right now to unlock your hidden intuition. Most people dismiss intuition as imagination. They say it's just your brain playing tricks. But what if that's not the whole story? What if there's a deeper connection, a hidden sense we've all but forgotten? Ancient cultures understood this. They relied on it for survival. They built entire societies around it. Think of the shamans. They communed with spirits. They saw visions. They healed with just a touch. This wasn't magic. It was advanced intuition. For centuries, this knowledge was passed down. It was guarded. It was often hidden in plain sight. Look at the ancient Greeks. They had oracles. People traveled for miles to hear their prophecies. Pythia at Delphi was famous. She sat on a tripod. She breathed in fumes. Then she'd speak cryptic warnings. Were these drugs? Or was she tapping into something more? Something beyond our normal senses? Stop. Think about this. We're told to trust logic. We're told to trust what we see. But what about what you feel? That nagging feeling. That sudden knowing. You've probably felt it. You've dismissed it. You're not crazy for thinking it might be real. Most people have no idea how powerful this inner guidance is. They suppress it. They fear it. They think it's dangerous. But what if it's the key to everything? Let's consider a case. In 1965, a woman named Eleanor from Portland, Oregon, had a premonition. She was driving home. She felt an overwhelming urge to turn back. She didn't know why. She usually drove straight home. But this feeling was intense. She ignored it. She kept driving. 5 minutes later, she was in a horrific multi-car pileup. Her intuition saved her life. She later said, "I just knew I shouldn't be there." This is the kind of experience that gets buried. It's too strange for normal conversation. This is where the real mystery begins. What if your intuition is a form of quantum entanglement? What if it's not just in your head? What if it connects you to a larger consciousness? Scientists accidentally discovered some strange things. They studied remote viewing. This is the ability to see distant places. It was part of Project Stargate. The CIA funded it. Military researchers were involved. They saw results. They couldn't explain them with current science. Princeton University did studies too. They looked at precognition. That's knowing the future. They found statistically significant results. People could predict random events. This wasn't luck. It was something else. They couldn't pinpoint it. But the data was there. It's hidden in plain sight. It's in research papers. It's in government archives. They don't want you to know this, because it changes everything. It gives you power. Remember this detail, it'll be important later. The military was very interested. They wanted to weaponize it. Or at least understand it. They knew it was real. They just didn't know how it worked. They studied psychics. They saw undeniable abilities. But they couldn't replicate it on demand. It was elusive, like trying to catch smoke. Let's look at another story. In 1971, a man named Robert Monroe founded the Monroe Institute. He had an out-of-body experience. He felt himself leave his body. He traveled. He visited other places. He wrote about it. His work led to groundbreaking research. They developed HemiSync technology. It uses sound frequencies. It's meant to alter brain waves. It's supposed to enhance intuition. People report vivid dreams. They report lucid dreaming. They report psychic insights. It's a documented case. It proves something is happening. But here's the catch. They don't want you to know the full extent. They suppressed much of this research. Why? Because true intuition is dangerous to control. If you can trust your gut, you don't need them. You don't need their systems. You can make your own decisions. You can see through their lies. This information was almost lost. It was deemed too destabilizing. Wait, let that sink in. We're conditioned to be passive. We're taught to follow rules. We're taught to doubt ourselves. But your body already knows this. Your cells vibrate. They communicate. They sense things. This is a primal connection. It's older than language. It's older than civilization. It's what kept our ancestors alive. They sensed danger. They found water. They knew where to find food. Now let's dive into the evidence. A third story. In 1973, the Stanford Research Institute studied Uri Geller. He's famous for bending spoons. He also claimed to see distant objects. He could move things with his mind. Russell Targ and Harold Puthoff led the research. They documented his abilities. They ran controlled experiments. Geller was in one room. A researcher was in another. The researcher would draw a shape. Geller would describe it. He was often incredibly accurate. They used double-blind protocols. This means no one knew the results beforehand. The results were astonishing. Geller's accuracy rate was far beyond chance. This was a major scientific study. It was published. But the scientific community pushed back. They couldn't accept it. They needed a conventional explanation. They found none. So they dismissed it. They called it fraud. But the documented cases prove otherwise. Have you ever had a déjà vu moment? That feeling you've lived this exact second before? That's a flicker of intuition. It's your consciousness trying to sync up. It's a glitch in the matrix. Or is it? What if it's a glimpse of a parallel timeline? Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You start noticing these moments more. They happen to you too. You've felt this. You're not alone. This is the hidden pattern. Our minds are like antennas. They pick up signals. Most of us are tuned to the wrong frequency. We're stuck on the logical channel. But there are other channels available. Intuition is one of them. It's a direct line. It bypasses the rational mind. It's raw data. It's pure knowing. If you're still watching, you're probably sensing something deeper. You're feeling the resonance of this information. This changes everything you thought you knew about your own mind. It suggests you're more than just a thinking brain. You're a sensing being. You're connected. Stop. Let that sink in again. The real truth they don't want you to know is that you already possess this power. It's not some rare gift. It's your birthright. It's been suppressed. It's been discouraged. But it's still there, waiting for you to access it. This brings us to the revelation. Your intuition is your internal compass. It's your soul's guidance system. It's not imagination. Imagination is the creative play of the mind. Intuition is the direct reception of truth. They feel different. Imagination is often a story you create. Intuition is a certainty you receive. So how do you test it? How do you know for sure? Here are 4 tests. Test 1. The coin flip. You'll need a coin. Flip it. Before it lands, guess heads or tails. Don't think. Just know. Do this 10 times. Keep track. Are you getting more than 50% right? If you are, that's a sign. Your intuition is active. This is simple. But it's powerful. It bypasses your logical brain. It forces you to rely on pure feeling. Test 2. The color guess. Get 5 different colored pieces of paper. Or cards. Put them in a bag. Shuffle them. Without looking, pull one out. Before you touch it, focus. What color do you see in your mind's eye? Is it a clear color? Or just a vague impression? Pull it out. Check. Do this 20 times. Again, look for results above chance. This trains your visual intuition. Test 3. The name recall. Think of someone you haven't seen in years. Don't try to remember their name. Just relax. Let your mind wander. Does a name pop into your head? Is it the right name? This is harder. It requires letting go of effort. It requires trust. You're accessing stored information, but not through normal memory recall. You're feeling for the right connection. Test 4. The emotional resonance. This one is subtle. Think of a person you know. Are they feeling happy, sad, angry? Without any external cues, can you sense their emotional state? Focus on their energy. What do you feel? This is about empathy. It's about energetic connection. Your body is a finely tuned instrument. It picks up subtle vibrations. Once you know this, you'll never doubt yourself again. You'll start to trust that inner voice. You'll see the world differently. You'll understand that your gut feelings are real data. They're not just random thoughts. They're messages. The truth I don't want you to know is that these tests are just the beginning. They're simple gateways. They unlock deeper abilities. Your body already knows this. It's been trying to tell you. So what are the practical steps? First, practice daily. Even 5 minutes matters. Do one of the tests, or just sit quietly. Focus on your breath. Ask for guidance. Don't expect an answer, just be open. Second, trust the feeling. When intuition speaks, listen. Even if it seems illogical. Especially if it seems illogical. Take small actions based on it. See what happens. You'll build confidence. You'll learn to discern. Third, journal your experiences. Write down your intuitive hits and misses. Note the feelings. Note the circumstances. This creates a feedback loop. It helps you refine your sensitivity. It shows you the patterns. This changes everything. You're not just a biological machine. You're a consciousness. You're connected to everything. The veil is lifting. You can access more. You can know more. It's not about magic. It's about awareness. You've probably felt this pull. This yearning for something more. This is it. This is the path. It's within you. It's always been within you. Most people have no idea how powerful they truly are. They live small lives. They follow the script. But you don't have to. If you're still watching, you're probably sensing something deeper. You're connecting the dots. You see how Eleanor's premonition, Monroe's experiences, and Geller's abilities all point to the same thing. They are all expressions of a fundamental human capacity. A capacity we've been taught to ignore. This is the paradigm shift. Your intuition isn't a glitch. It's a feature. It's a direct line to a higher intelligence. Or perhaps, to your own higher self. It's the universe speaking to you. It's your own wisdom surfacing. It's not imagination. It's a different way of knowing. Consider this. The greatest discoveries were often born from intuition. Albert Einstein famously said, "The intuitive mind is a sacred gift. The rational mind is a faithful servant." We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. He understood. He felt the science. He didn't just calculate it. So what is intuition? It's more than a feeling. It's a knowing. It's a subtle perception. It's a connection to information beyond the 5 senses. It's a bridge between the physical and the non-physical. It's a vital part of your being. It's the truth they don't want you to know is accessible to everyone. You might be wondering, how is this possible? Think about quantum physics. Entangled particles influence each other instantly. No matter the distance. What if our consciousness works similarly? What if our minds are entangled? What if intuition is the effect of this entanglement? Scientists accidentally discovered these phenomena, but they struggle to explain it within our current models. Remember that detail about the military research? Project Stargate? They weren't just looking for spies, they were looking for the edge. They knew that precognition and remote viewing were real. They just couldn't control it. They couldn't weaponize it effectively. Because intuition isn't a tool you can force, it's a state you enter. This changes everything you thought you knew about reality. It suggests that the universe is not just matter and energy, it's also consciousness. And you are a part of that consciousness. Your intuition is your direct link. It's a constant stream of information. Most people are just not listening. They're too busy with the noise. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You'll start to notice the synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. They'll become more frequent. They'll feel more significant. Your intuition is guiding you toward them. It's showing you the path. You've probably felt this disconnect, this feeling that something is missing, that there's more to life. That's your intuition, trying to get your attention. It's telling you to look deeper, to question the surface, to explore the hidden. The ancient civilizations knew this. They built their lives around it. They understood the energetic currents of the planet. They understood the subtle influences on human consciousness. They left us clues. In their temples, in their myths, in their sacred texts. This ancient technique was banned because it threatened established power structures. It empowered the individual. So you see the difference between imagination and intuition. Imagination is building something. Intuition is receiving something. Imagination is creating stories. Intuition is perceiving truth. They can work together, but they are distinct. Your intuition is a powerful tool. It's a gift waiting to be unwrapped. If you're still watching, you're probably sensing something deeper. You're feeling the shift. You're ready to reclaim this lost part of yourself. It's time to trust that inner voice. It's time to explore the unseen. What if your intuition is a doorway, a portal to other dimensions, a way to access knowledge beyond our current understanding? The possibilities are staggering. They're mind-blowing. They're waiting for you. And if you think that's incredible, wait until you see what's next. Because the connection between intuition and dreams, it's even more profound. We'll be exploring that in our next video. So what do you think? Is your intuition your imagination, or something much, much more? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this valuable, hit that like button, subscribe for more hidden truths, and remember, your inner guidance is always there. You just have to learn to listen.